Joi. What's up? The Jawn Joi is here.
Jawn Joi.
The Jawn Joi.
The Young John.
Young Jawn Joi.
What's up? What's up? What's up? It's the Jawn Joi right here on Southside Dash Radio. Y'all know what time it is. Every Thursday, 46 in this bit. Getting lit with none other than PY and Qiuntellii. We got a special guest joining us. What's poppin'? Quintellii, what's good?
What's up with it, man? I'm happy to be here. Thank you. I'm great. Thank you for having me. Glad to be here.
Thank you for coming through.
Sure.
You popped up on the scene not too long ago on the 4.
Definitely.
The world got introduced to you. You blew Diddy away, you blew Khaled away, you blew Megan away, you blew Fergie away, blew everybody away. What was that spirit? What was that experience like? And just the process and where you're at now.
Man, that experience, it was amazing. I tell people, if I could do it again, I'll let it go the same way. Like, just being able to be in the presence of like P. Diddy, like this ain't no, he ain't no scrub. Like this Diddy, DJ Khaled, you feel me? Like to be able to be in that space and to perform on such a level, I'm grateful just to be, in their presence, even though, I know who I am as an artist, and I know, God give people gifts for a reason. And, he gives some people gifts to touch the world. So I feel like my gift is one of those gifts that's going to touch the world. But to be able to be in that space, to perform in front of them, it definitely boosted my career. Shout out to Usher for You Got It Bad, because to be able to perform that, for him coming before me, it definitely put me in an amazing space. I'm grateful for where I am. I'm pushing to be better and to be farther, than where I am now, but I'm grateful for this, this space and all the opportunities that I've had so far.
That's fire. Now, what made you decide to, for those who don't know, when Quintellii performed on the 4, he performed You Got It Bad, Usher song. What struck you to say, hey, I'm gonna hop out there, I'm gonna do Usher? Because pulling the Usher song off ain't easy. So,
yeah. It's actually crazy because when people ask me that question, it's crazy because I wasn't supposed to do that song. So usually how it happens on shows like that, they pick the songs for you.
Yeah.
So I was supposed to have done a Drake acoustic cover to Fake Love.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but Mario Winans, he's one of the producers on the shows. He was like, nah, I think he should do You Got It Bad, because I was the only young R&B artist on the show. So they was just thinking, I think that'll fit him better. So they had me choosing between You Got It Bad or No Air by Chris Brown and Jordan Sparks. So I was like, You Got It Bad, probably, You Got It Bad. That's my vibe right there. So I took that song and I sat on it and for like 2 weeks, and I just was studying. I was watching some of Usher performances when he was touring like in the early 2000s, and I was just watching, studying, like this gotta go. So when I got on the stage, I was so confident.
You was prepared.
I was prepared. I was super prepared. I was super prepared. That's all it was.
Yeah, that's all it is. When you're prepared, it's a breeze. It's kind of like, it's just come and deliver. But that's half the battle right there, coming prepared to it.
Definitely, because when you're not prepared, that's when fear set in. Because it's like, I don't know which way it's gonna go because I ain't do what I was supposed to have done.
And the confidence goes down.
Yep.
All of those type of things. But when you're prepared and you know your shit, it's a lot. It's a lot different.
Right.
It's totally different. Dang, I had a question and it like totally slipped out my mind. I wanted to ask you, look, we're just gonna move forward, and when it pops back in my mind, I'm gonna come back to it. Definitely gonna come back to it. Now you're from Arkansas.
I'm from Arkansas.
What was that like growing up in Arkansas, and how do you feel like that kind of like shapes you, especially with your musical influences?
Growing up in Arkansas, it's different. It's different because Arkansas is not a musical state. It's not really musically inclined. But my mom she's always been very musical, from neo soul to R&B to gospel. She's always been that person into music. So that's how whatever she played is what shaped me as an artist. From Usher to Kels to Brandy to Monica, like whatever she was playing, that shaped me as an artist. Because early 2000s. You didn't have iPhone.
Some of the best music.
That's what I'm saying. So there was the average 5-year-old can get an iPhone and go to YouTube now and search up anything. But back then, we didn't have that. So the only the only opportunity I really had to shape my musical influences was listening to whatever my mom was listening to. So she was playing all the bops. So that's how it really pushed
Our
me.
first DJs, our parents.
No, for real though, for real. Shout out to moms and dads out there, because that's really what took me, you know, to that level as an artist to really know who I wanted to listen to. And then growing up in Arkansas, like, it's not a big musical scene. So if you really want to create opportunities for yourself, you gotta leave, you gotta go.
Yeah.
So my mom, she was taking me everywhere. You know, when she found out I could sing, it wasn't a place we didn't go.
How your mom find out you could sing?
It's crazy story. Every Saturday she would write songs. So she would write songs after we would clean up the house. We would clean up the house on Saturdays. So it was this one day she was writing this for months. I was just listening. I would listen, and I came in this one Saturday. I'm like, I want to sing. And she was like, boy, you can't sing. Go back and play 2K. You know, you cannot sing. I'm like, Mom, I'm telling you I can sing. So she was like, all right, sing this. So when I had sang it, when I tell you, she went crazy. She called everybody in the family like, this boy can sing. This boy can sing. So after that, you know, it was just, you know, pushing me forward, creating opportunities and whatnot. And, you know, I'm here today, and I'm not where I want to be, but I'm grateful for where I, you know, came from, you know. So
yeah, you gotta fall in love with the journey and fall in love with the process of it all. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
It's just as Nip said, it's a marathon.
It's definitely a marathon.
Definitely a marathon. Now, the question I had for you was, when you performed You Got It Bad,
Mm-hmm.
When Diddy gave you his critique, what he said to you was he loved the fact that you were able to make it your own.
All right.
And when you were on the show, you were 17.
17, yeah.
So was that something that was trained to you, or was that something you kind of like figured out yourself with singing and knowing how to make a song your own? Because a lot of times, like when people are young and things of that sort, they don't know how to take a song and make it their own. So they
Right.
try to sing it like the other artists, and it's like, yo, your voice ain't the same as theirs, or you know what I
Right.
mean? Rage ain't
Yeah.
the same. So where did that come at for you to know how to navigate with that song?
So usually, I'm sure you probably heard this a lot, but usually every R&B person or majority grew up in church in some form, you know. So growing up in church, you know, is very when it comes to singing, you have to know how to be a vocalist. It's very, you know, a lot of that's big in gospel. So I had sang gospel for a while, and while doing that, a lot of my influences were vocalists, you know. So I had to learn how to be creative and learn how to take things and, you know, make it me, but not lose the, you know, the substance of what it was, or the trueness of what the actual song was. So when I was doing You Got It Bad, I wanted to keep the originality of it, but I still wanted people to see Quintellii, you know, like, this is what he can do. Right. So when I took the song, throughout those like 2 weeks, and I was just going through the song, just rehearsing, I wanted to stay true to it, but I was like, I still gotta give it, you know, I still want them to see me, because it's so easy to lose yourself when doing a cover, you know. So easy to be like, okay, I want to sing it just like Usher and hit every note Usher hit, but that wasn't me. I was like, I feel like Usher would appreciate me being me, you know, and just even singing a song, you know, show that they're showing love to, you know, him coming before me.
Yeah, it shows that homage.
Yeah, for sure. So that was that, and I'm too grateful for just to be able to sing that song. You know, Usher, that's not an easy song to do.
No, it's not. And it's definitely a whole bunch of emotion, and You Got It Bad. You know what I mean? So it's also a performance. You have to really perform. You know what I mean?
You do.
And sell it. Now, you've been working with Musicbox Recordings, and they have a project that they're working on.
Right.
Titled Love Is Love, the R&B. It's an R&B.
Right.
Which you're on, and it's a compilation project. And you're on it. You have 2 songs on the Jawn.
Right.
Is It Over and My Little Secret? Those 2 records. Is It Over and My Little Secret?
Is It Over, My Little Secret? Sure.
So we aren't able to hear the songs yet, but they're coming.
Yeah. No cap.
what can people expect to hear? And can you give us a little snippet of "Is It Over"? Can you give us a little acapella? You down for the call?
I got you. Okay, so my little secret, that's like that's a vibe right there. That's more of the, that's more of the just rob the windows down type vibe. But is it over? That's like the heartbreak. Like this is like, boyfriend and all that type vibe, all that type vibe. But I definitely, let me see, I definitely can give a little snippet of it.
Okay, that's a bit.
Okay. So it says, girl, you my little secret, and that's how we should keep it. And you know that we sneaking, but nobody gotta know. Oh, we keep our shit under the cover. We only fuck with one another. Girl, you my little secret. Nobody gotta know. What?
Okay. We see you, Quintellii. All right, you got little secrets out here. Okay.
Nah, for sure. We need all
Don't let them find out their little secrets though, because
No, sir. I can't do that. No, man. I can't do that.
You know what I mean? They don't want that. They want
No, they don't. They don't.
Now, when you came out on the floor,
right?
You were going by your name, Quinton Ellis, right?
I was right. Well, I was going by Quintellii, but I was going by Quintellii. I was, but they wanted to, I guess, have my government name on there, like this is Quinton Ellis from, But once they but when they dropped like the photos and stuff on the ground, they, they was like, this is Quintellii, and when now they tagged they gave me my name.
Tell me about your name. It sounds like a combination of just your name.
It is. For a long time, I didn't know what to go by. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for a long time, I didn't know what to go by. And my mom was like, you should just go by. She's like, what about Quintellii? I'm like, Quintellii?
Oh, you're
I like that. Yeah, she's like Quintellii. And that was when I was in 7th grade. I was like 14. So it's like, let's go by like Quintellii. So she just took, my first name is Quinton. Mm-hmm. So we took the O-N off of it, switched the I and the U, and took the S off and added another I at the end of it. And we just bunched it together and became Quinton.
You got creative.
No, for sure. Quintellii.
You definitely got I rock with it. I definitely rock with it. Besides Usher, who else were some of your like musical influences?
Drake. I love Drake.
Now that's
I love Drake.
Though he is a rapper
sure.
and things of that sort, but to know that he is influential within the R&B realm as well, that's cool.
Yes. R&B Drake is my dog. R&B Drake, I love R&B Drake. Yes, for sure. That's my dog because it's like, I love his ability to be simple and get his point across. Like he's not one of them artists that have to do a lot. And I love that because it takes me to that point where I really can understand. I can relate because it's like, it's not a whole bunch of instruments and a whole bunch of acrobatics vocally. And it's like, it's just feeling, emotion. That's what my music is. It's just emotion. It's feeling. It's me being transparent.
R&B Drake is storytelling.
And I love it.
Tiller. Relate to.
I do. Yeah. Tiller, Bryson Tiller is one of my favorites. I love Eric Bellinger. I love Chris. Party. I love Party Next Door. Mm-hmm. So I love that whole like that dark sound. Yeah. If you see where I'm going, like most of the artists I named are very like in that trap soul field. So that's like
you rock with The Weeknd too, because he's kind of.
I like The Weeknd. I like The Weeknd. That's me, but trap soul is like my lane, So if you listen to a lot of my music, you will get that it's very honest. It's very like, this is me. I'm just giving raw emotion and transparency. So that's why a lot of my musical influences are those artists, that I named.
Now you have your own single out. It's called Whatever. Can you tell us a little bit about Whatever? The cover work is really dope to it. I really like it.
I appreciate that. I appreciate it.
Like the neonness to it.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Whatever. It's more about, all of my music art is about women. I love, I feel like that's the biggest, I just can't even cap to you. I think that's the biggest influence, like, on my music. I love, it's so many different perspectives you can come from. So whatever came from, just being honest with a girl, like, it's whatever, like, whatever you trying to do, whatever you want to do, whether it's a relationship, whatever it is, you tell me, and I'm with it. So we wrote that song quick. It was really quick because I was speaking from the heart. It just came straight out. It was just emotion, just coming straight out the heart. So that's basically what the song about. I was just telling the girl, it's whatever, whatever you want to do, I'm down, I'm with it. Just tell me, talk to me.
You going with the flow. You with it.
I'm with everything. Let me know. Talk to me. For
Talk
real.
to you.
Talk to me.
All right, so let's talk to him, okay?
Okay.
Let's introduce the song. We about to get into it right now, everybody. Quintellii, let's go. Whatever. You want to introduce it to the people?
What's up? It's your boy Quintellii, and this is my new single, Whatever. Let's get it.
Hey, let's go.
Say my name.
It's the Jawn Joi live right here.
You already know what it is. We are
Southside Dash Radio.
There we go, Quintellii. Whatever, the single is out everywhere, so everybody make sure y'all go cop that. Make sure y'all go listen to it. It's definitely a vibe. It's definitely
Appreciate
a vibe.
that.
Before we get out of here now, you have your own sneaker business.
I do.
So you the sneaker plug out here. I want to get your opinion though. What are your thoughts on Kanye's prototypes that came out? Are you a Yeezy fan?
I am a Yeezy fan. I actually just seen the photo. Like, Kanye has very weird, but if you dress it up the right way, it can be swaggy.
So you feel like you could pull them off? You could throw those drones on it. You could pull them off.
I think I can pull them off. I can pull them off.
All right.
I can pull them off.
I see you.
For sure.
I see
For
you
sure.
out here. Love is Love, the EP.
EP? Yeah. Love is Love, the
Last
EP.
Report is coming out sometime later in a few months, so we'll definitely be on the lookout for that with your 2 songs. So let everybody know what the 2 songs are again.
Is It Over and My Little Secret.
So
Love is Love, the
y'all
EP.
look out for them Jones for Love is Love is the EP.
Love is Love, the EP, for sure.
Where can everybody find you at?
If y'all can follow me on all of my social media are the same thing. So it's Quintellii. I'm gonna say this slow because I know it's kind of weird. It's Qiuntellii. Qiuntellii, and that's Quintellii. Every social media platform from TikTok to Instagram, Facebook, it's everything. It's Quintellii, Qiuntellii.
Definitely lit. Appreciate you for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
Most success. Can't wait to see everything that you got up in store.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
I'll see you.
Hey, it's the Jawn Joi. It's either created by us, too lit, or inspired by us, living my best life. It's Southside on Dash Radio.